So I was having a chat with my dear friend the other day who I'm so freaking grateful for. And we were chatting away about some stuff. And what flowed out of her mouth was so amazing that I wrote it down. And it read, when you are frustrated, you are not owning the truth of something. When you are frustrated, you are not owning the truth of something. And which is also really frustrating when you can't see what the truth is that you're not owning, And after doing a bit of digging and bantering and sort of jumping around and just sort of expressing, I don't know about you, but for me, I like to sort of talk things out. That helps me to get clarity sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes I need to not talk it out at all and just need to be with me and go for a walk by the beach or just, quiet or just leave it alone. Sleep on it for a few days as well. Like it's no rhyme or reason. It's just, it might be one thing or another. But when you've got a trusted person that you can banter with and you can chat things out, and sometimes people can't, like you can't see what you can't see. So that's why, like when I do one-on-ones with people, I'll ask a question. Ultimately, you've got the answer anyway. It's just that it's the question that might spark a new way of thinking, a new perspective. And when that question comes in, you're like, oh, now I know, because you already have the answers, right? So that's sort of what was happening here. It's like, I'm so frustrated about this and I don't know why. Like, why can't I put my finger on it? And when my friend said, when you are frustrated, you are not owning the truth of something, it really resonated, because it is true when you think about it. Because if you know what the thing is, you won't be frustrated. And the frustration is there to highlight to you that something's off, something's a little bit out of alignment. And so it's actually a gift. And this frustration comes up so that you can then go, okay, well, something doesn't feel right. What do I do? What do I do then? And so allowing that and trusting that is part of the process, and not be frustrated at the frustration. Let it be part of the process. Like, don't label it good or bad. Just let it be what it needs to be. Then when you get that clarity, you're like, wicked, awesome. I can, because I got the clarity and I was like, oh, thank fuck for that. It was driving me batty, But if I didn't have that frustration, I wouldn't have been able to see the truth that I wasn't able to get clarity around. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, so I feel like our emotions are there to give us, help us, because ultimately we're here to live in alignment with our truth, with our dreams, with our goals, to be all that we came here to be. That's what I feel anyway. And so when we're hitting sort of different brick walls, or things come up, opportunities to grow, as I like to call them, then if things aren't quite in alignment with where we're heading, then these things come up for us to look at, so that we can rejig, shift, and then keep going, keep moving forward. And so, so any emotion, whether it's anger, underneath anger there's sadness, whether there's frustration, maybe there's some truth that we're not looking at, maybe you're annoyed at yourself, maybe you're annoyed at the situation, maybe there's something there that you can't quite see yet, but you will, and you trust that. And then you thank the frustration, because you're like, thank you, because if I didn't have that, if that didn't rub me up the wrong way, I wouldn't have been able to see what I needed to see here. And then from that, you get the wisdom, you get the clarity, you get the that knowing within yourself that you're like, okay, yeah, I've got this. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that one with you today. I hope it is helpful in some way. I love these little things. They always get me thinking, and they get me grateful for the wisdom that these sort of things glean, So yeah, glean. I did just use that word. I like it. Some people say it's old school. Maybe I'm old school. Probably a little bit old school. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one.